Hello and welcome, family, to another special message from the Ancient Ones. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways, family, and that you're acclimatizing to this new earth. Welcome to the new earth. It's awesome. Seriously, it's amazing. It's more than I could ever have imagined. And thanks to every single person, of course, that supports us on Patreon. You've really enabled us to just continue with the momentum of the shows because, of course, we know Black enlightened ones or the messengers from our people, they don't fare as well as messengers from other people. Let me just leave it at that. So thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. We are sharing a book a week. So definitely consider joining for as little as $2 a month. I wanted to, basically the main message today is that the world of magic is over. Been over. But the special ancient ones, I guess, they really wanted they wanted me to make this public announcement, like it's over. The spells, the magic, the things that were done in the dark, that world is gone. That time is finished. It's done. It's done. The world of magic is done, family. We have moved from the world of magic into the world of power. And now it's all about how skilled you are, energetically and spiritually and mentally agile you are, to call to you what you want to experience and to repel from you all those things that you don't want to experience. Whatever prison you are in, you are now free from. If you feel like you're still in that prison, it's because of the residue of the narrative, the mental residue, which is why it's so important to go into a season of cleaning, clearing, cleansing, reconciling, shedding those tears, feeling that pain one last time and releasing it. And many of us have actually gone through that, and we're now in the season of manifestation. But you see, a lot of us were trying to create when we were still in that destructive energy and when we were still in the dark ages, because these have been the dark ages, family, when so much was hidden and there was a hidden hand in everything that was, canceling people's dreams, canceling people's luck, canceling people's lives, where you had people playing God and misusing, I should say, the elements of air, fire, water, animal spirits to cause havoc in other people's lives, where people were energetically connecting. All of that is done now. They can't do that anymore. And what set the signature for that life was Babylon and the Babylon narrative, where they changed the narrative to blood sacrifice, to kind of a vampiristic narrative. And so everything that was vampiristic could exist in that environment. This thing of sacrificing your only son. You know how many secret society members have sacrificed their children to get ahead? I know many of you were supposed to be sacrifices because of the families you came into, but they didn't get you. And now they're not going to get you. That time is over. That magic is broken. The great spell over our world is gone. And so all the minions of the enemy of our soul are now left exposed, stranded, unprotected. And you literally have to flick them like this for them to fall over. Like it's null and void. They can't use your energy anymore. They can't hide in plain sight anymore. They can't manipulate you anymore. It's done, family. I don't know how else to let you know. It's done. And that's why now you're noticing like a lot of people are probably feeling like they're coming back to themselves. Like all of a sudden their energy is on the up. They're just feeling different. Things are moving and shifting differently in your life. Because all those things were like have had to retract, recede, because the light of a new dawn will literally burn them alive. And that was the whole reason of the metaverse. Is Babylon was trying to get, and they have gotten, and they're still going to be trying to harvest, even in this new beautiful paradise we're living in, they're still going to be trying to harvest a lot of souls, but it was to move people into a virtual world, because the real world that they were ruling and reigning over doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. And the ones they ensnared aren't even the ones they wanted. The reason the enemy has been after you all your life is because of the purity of spirit, the power. Purity is power. How clear your power is. It's like a freshwater lake or a freshwater river where you can see to the bottom. There is no contamination or muddiness. That's why they came for me. But they were using such heavy magic, family, heavy magic, to maintain, the energetic field at a certain level. Because we can only create at the level of that. And so many of us were just battling to stay alive, fighting, trying to, running for our lives. We were always just in reflex, in defense. We'd create and then someone else would harvest. Like, it's been terrible. It's been terrible. These have been the real dark ages, family. But that is null and void now. We're in the dawning of a new earth. And that's why you see it's not business as usual on the motherland, and it's not business as usual for the Babylonians. And the thing about this power is they've ruled for so long that they think they can do the same thing and they will make the world fall again. They can't. They can't. Whatever they did, whatever weakness they took advantage of to make the world fall in the first place, that's been removed from the energetic grid. It's been removed from the realm of possibility. And that's why you're seeing the Mzungu is at war with himself. Nature is having all these floods and crazy things are happening. Because she is even now, that system is over. So she's cleansing herself of that world, of those dark ages, as she prepares to be this fabulous, beautiful new bride in this new earth, in this new dispensation. And she is being celebrated. Gaia, Tiamat, Mama. And Mama, actually Ma is just truth for us. So she is on her own renewal journey. And we have taken advantage of that wave to also renew ourselves. Because she is our mother. It's the earth that will nourish us, because we can only become as powerful as our physical vessel is. Like, we can only hold the power that our physical vessel can hold, which means we'll need the necessary nutrients and sunlight and everything. But the world of magic is over. And I think Stoneman said this at one point. I'll really look for my interview with him and see if I can find it, where he talked about the end of the world of magic and the beginning of the world of power, which he equated to truth. And we are now in that beginning. And you can only experience it if you've cleared up your mind and it's no longer energetically connected to the old world that has fallen. It will make for a great story, but it's no longer real anymore. Which means on a personal level, those who have been casting spells on you, those things are done. You can even just do a general declaration that you sent every spell, spiritual attack, obstacle that has been sent by anybody at any time since the day you were born. Because time is a man-made creation. If someone did a spell on you at 2, send that back. Send everything that was ever done to you to take you off your throne sender. I send it back to sender. And just notice how free and light you feel in the days following that, in the hours following that, in the moments following that. It's just a leaf that, nature, I swear, so many signs just fell in my hand, literally. It's over, family. I can't believe it. And for me, I was so in it. I was like, they came this close to taking my life. This close. But in a twinkle of an eye, I was moved, and then it's like that world fell. And I am literally in a new earth. So I'm not speaking from just a download or a spiritual message. I'm living this. Any prison, any pit of hell that anyone, your relatives, your friends, your spouses, the government had put over your life is done. It's gone. It's finished. It has no more hold. Step up and step out. Walk out of your jail cell. Walk out of your prison. The primary prison is here. Walk out. It's time, and you've been set free. And if you really want to experience this, if you are still in a dark place and you really want to experience this, family, then tap into it spiritually. Ask your spiritual team to show you that you are truly free, to release you from any final bondage. And one of the best times to ask is just before you sleep, that you may cut the final cords and cut the final chains and have everything that has been hidden from you exposed. And then pay attention to your dreams. We're free. Welcome to the new earth. Tuko pamoja.
They brought divide and rule in the entire world, not in the absence of the magic wall. And the magic wall came from the miracle wall, and that's what we are.
So the miracle world is for the melanated people or the firstborns?
That's us. We were the loyal people to be royal.
Yes, we were the royal.
Without being loyal, you can never be royal.
Yeah.
So that's the power of the snake and the stick. The star of the identity of a wise man. They call wise man, wisest man. King Solomon, they said wise man, wisest man. W and M. Wise man, wisest man, the same W and M. How about the bloody white man? It's the same W and M.
Wise man, white man.
So there was never Solomon. These are stories made by them.
Solomon never existed?
I wouldn't say that, because these are events that happened before us. And every 1,000 years we have millennium. And I know the Arabs and the English people.
Sorry, every 1,000 years you have what?
Millennium.
The millennium.
Yes, you have new religions or whatever new is coming.
Yeah, a new religion is born.
For example.
Yeah.
So this W and M is the same image in the Quran as Allahu and Muhammad.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.